Yeah. Everybody think the pastor's son got it figured out. Clean church clothes, Bible in his hand. But nobody sees the pressure after Sunday service. Brooklyn nights tell a different story. Brooklyn nights. Yeah. Everybody think the pastor's son got it figured out. Clean church clothes, Bible in his hand. But nobody see the pressure after Sunday service. Brooklyn nights tell a different story. Yeah, pastor's son sitting quiet in the front pew. Oversized suit, coat stitched navy blue. Church mother smile saying he gon' preach someday. Meanwhile he just trying to survive each day. Daddy on the pulpit speaking hope and grace. Sweat on his brow, fire in his face. Whole congregation nodding amen loud, while his son fell invisible in the crowd. Soon the service ended, pressure switch forms. Street dudes outside posted near the corner store. One friend flashed cash from a robbery score, said you too smart to stay poor. Young boy caught between two worlds hard. Church hymns in the pool of the boulevard. Wanted respect from the block outside, but still heard mama prayers deep inside. Pastor son walking through the city rain, trying to find himself through the pressure and pain. Church bells ring while the train tracks cry. Young soul torn deep inside. Boom bap drums and the jazz loops low. Questions get heavier the older he grow. Between faith, fear, ambition, and pride, he's still searching for his own life. Yeah. A late night he sneak to the rooftop edge. Headphones on while he scribbled in a sketch. Rhymes about anger, doubt, and confusion. Not the polished image people assuming he love hip-hop more than church choir robes. Nas tapes hidden beneath sermon notes. Felt guilty every time the bass line knocked, like he betraying everything daddy taught. Meanwhile daddy only saw rebellion signs, baggy jeans and them late night rhymes. Said boy don't let the streets take your name, but never asked why the sadness came. One winter night, after another hard fight, he wandered through Brooklyn beneath pale street lights. Ended up alone inside the empty sanctuary, listening to silence feel strangely heavy. Yeah. Pastor son walking through the city rain, trying to find himself through the pressure and pain. Church bells ring while the train tracks cry. Young soul torn deep inside. Yeah, boom bap drums and the jazz loops low. Questions get heavier the older he grow. Between faith, fear, ambition, and pride, he's still searching for his own life. Sanctuary lights dim, snowfall outside. Young boy kneeling alone, not perfect, just tired, trying to hear who he really is. Yeah, he finally realized late one night, faith ain't chains and it ain't fake hype. And music wasn't pulling them away from truth, it was helping them survive as youth. Started writing honestly about the conflict, about fear, temptation, and the politics. About pastor kids expected to be flawless while secretly battling emptiness. One day daddy found a notebook by surprise. Read every verse with watery eyes. Didn't yell, just sat there still, like he finally saw his son for real. The night they talked to near sunrise glow. Not pastor and church kid anymore, just two broken men trying to understand how grace can heal what pride never can. Yeah. Sunday morning coming again. Church doors opening slowly. Boom bap drums echo through the hallway. And somewhere between the pulpit and the pavement, a young man finally finding his identity. Yeah. Brooklyn, late 90s. Empty pockets. Big dreams. Train rides with a backpack full of rhyme books. Still believing somehow. Yeah. 16 with a Walkman and a notebook bent. Mama stressed every month trying to cover rent. Food stamps folded in the kitchen drawer tight. Yet I still stayed up making beats at night. Tiny bedroom with the mattress near the floor. Posters of Nas and Premiere on the wall.
Ball sampler from my cousin downtown. One broken speaker, but I love the sound. School all day, then the grocery shift late. Stacking cans while writing bars on break. Manager yell, cause my head in the clouds, but music the only thing calm me down. Friends laugh saying rap ain't paying bills. Maybe true, but the dream felt real. Every dusty drum break inside my chest. Sounded like purpose through the stress.
Still chasing music through the hard times. Boom bap drums in the late night rhymes. Empty wallet, but the soul stay rich. Hope still alive in the middle of this. Train rides on with the headphones on. Trying to hold faith till the pain move on. Even through the pressure and survival strain, I still believe in dreams.
Mama worked doubles at the nursing home wing. Still came home asking if I wrote anything. Said, baby, don't quit what's inside your heart. Even when the lights got shut off in the dark. Church basement sessions every Friday night. Freestyles echo under flickering lights. No labels there, just neighborhood kids. Trying to turn pain into something to live with. Some nights doubt hit hard like cold rain. Watching rich kids flex while we struggle for change. Wanted quick money more times than I admit. Street corners whisper promises, tempting as hell, but every time I almost lost my way. Music pulled me back through the haze. And quiet prayers mama whispered late. Stayed in my spirit through the wait.
Still chasing music through the hard times. Boom bap drums and the late night rhymes. Empty wallet, but the soul stay rich. Hope still alive in the middle of this. Train rides on with the headphones on. Trying to hold faith till the pain move on. Even through the pressure and survival strain, I still believe in a dream. Subway doors closed, city lights blurred. Young dreamer holding on to purpose. Dusty records spin, mama still praying, and the beat keep calling.
Yeah, years later I still remember clear. Them nights full of hunger and fear. Ramen noodles on the stove at 1 a.m. Still looping samples till the sunrise crept in. No overnight miracle changed the game. Just persistence slowly shaping pain. Every setback taught me how to breathe. Every hard season deep in belief. Now when young kids ask me how I made it through, I tell them dreams require patience too. Not every victory come fast or loud. Sometimes it's surviving and still making sounds. So every soulful boom bap track I lace carry echoes from the struggling days. Proof a broke teenager with a dreaming heart can still create light from the dark.
Train still rumbling, NPC still knocking. Mama voice still echo in my mind. And somewhere in a tiny apartment, another young dream still alive. I still believe in the dream.
Sunset over the projects. Orange lights spilling across the rooftops. Sirens echo far below. But tonight something sacred happening above the concrete. Water in a small metal tub. Young soul ready to let go.
Yeah, rooftops smell like rain and hot tar still. Summer heat lingering over the hill. Satellite dishes leaning near the edge bin. Laundry lines dance in the evening wind. Whole neighborhood buzz underneath the sky. Train tracks hum while the daylight dies. Kids still hooping near the broken cord lights. Police sirens drift through the coming night. Young man stood silent in a white tee soaked. Hands trembling slightly while his chest rolls slow. Years of anger tucked behind his eyes. Pain he carried since a child inside. Older pastor held a weathered hand calm. Didn't speak loud, didn't force charm. Just looked at him soft while the skyline burned gold. Like he understood every burden untold.
Rooftop baptism
under sunset sky.
Water and tears mixing in his eyes.
Soulful boom bap through the warm night air.
Transformation happening there.
Concrete below,
Still rough and scarred.
had mercy reached above the heart. And somewhere between the skyline and pain, quiet near the rooftop rail. Some from the same block, same jail tale. One kid still wore bruises from a recent fight. Another lost his brother that winter night. Nobody perfect standing in that scene. Just wounded people searching for peace. Old soul sample loop through a portable speaker. Warm bass line make the moment feel deeper. Sunlight reflected off the rooftop, puddles bright.
Heaven itself touched the city grind.
The young man whispered, I'm tied inside. Voice cracked open with nowhere to hide. Pastor nodded slow and said, then let go. Whole rooftop fell still beneath the glow. And when he lowered him to the water there, the city noise somehow disappeared.
Rooftop baptism under sunset skies. Water and tears mixing in his eyes. Soulful boom bap through the warm night air. Transformation happening there.
Concrete below,
Still rough and scarred.
yet mercy reached above the heart. Somewhere between the skyline and pain, a young heart changed in the rain like
A
hay.
young heart changed in the rain like hay.
Sun sing low,
City lights,
city lights wave.
oh pain.
Old pain fall,
City lights,
new breath take.
oh pain.
Rooftop holy,
City lights,
skyline gold.
oh pain.
Grace move quiet
City lights,
through wounded souls. Yeah, after the water dripped from his face slow, he stared at the skyline glow below. Same neighborhood, same block, same streets, but somehow different beneath his feet. Didn't erase every scar or regret, didn't magically solve all the stress. But for the first time in a long while, peace sat quietly behind his smile. Friends hugged him while the scars came out. No loud spectacle, no giant crowd, just a rooftop in a struggling place, filled briefly with healing and grace. Now every dusty boom bap beat I make carry echoes from that sunset day. Cause redemption don't always happen in grand halls. Sometimes it rises above project walls.
City lights flickering below.
Oh, oh, oh.
City lights flickering below.
Oh, oh, oh.
City lights flickering below.
Oh, oh, oh.
City lights flickering below.
So shimmering in the tub,
City lights flickering.
shimmering in the tub,
City lights
say flickering in the tub,
City lights
say shimmering in the tub. Soul music drifting through the warm night. Oh, oh, oh. Somewhere above the neighborhood noise, a young man finally breathed free. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Midnight in the neighborhood. Street lights buzzing weak. Sirens somewhere in the distance. And through all the chaos, children singing in the air. Yeah, cold wind drift through the project block slow. Liquor store, neon cast a blood red glow. Older dudes posted near the chain link fence, talking low while the tension sat thick. Broken bottles glitter near the curbside drains. Train tracks grown through the freezing rain. Police helicopter circle overhead, like the whole neighborhood couldn't rest. I walked alone with my hoodie zip high, so heavy from the things I seen that night. Another young boy got caught in the streets. Another candle vigil waiting next week. Then somewhere beyond the alley shadows dim, I heard soft little voices drift through the wind. Children singing gospel melodies low, echoing gentle through the concrete cold. Children singing alley tonight. Oh,
tiny voices pushing back the dark outside.
danger all around, but the harmony
Stay
like hope refused to
fade away.
Street lights flicker while the
Sirens cry.
yeah, in the water.
Sirens cry.
Yeah, in the water.
In the sea, still calling through rain.
I turned slow toward the sound through the misty haze. Saw 5 little kids near the back stairway. Church clothes wrinkled from the evening heat. Sneakers dusty from the broken streets. Old woman played chords on the tiny keyboard stand, smiling softly while they clap their hands. No stage lights, no polished choir robes, just little hearts singing with honest hope. Meanwhile, one block over tires screeched hard. Argument erupted near abandoned cars. Whole neighborhood balanced between peace and despair, yet them children kept singing like heaven was there. Their voices floated warm through the alley walls, over graffiti scars and the basketball court. And for a moment all the fear stood still, like mercy itself moved through the chill.
Children singing in the
Alley tonight,
till
tiny voices pushing back the dark.
get dark outside. Danger all around, but the harmonies
Stand on harmony, stay
like hope refused
to fade away.
Street lights flicker while
Sirens cry,
I'll be slicker while
siren tonight.
every to the well.
Know the fade, still calling through the rain. Rain water dripping,
Children harmonizing,
night so cold.
yet the alley glowing,
Tiny voices
big enough.
to soften hearts.
Yeah, one little boy smiled and waved at me, like he ain't even see the tragedy. Still believed in goodness despite the block, despite every siren and gunshot. And that hit deeper than the boom bap drum, cause I forgot where innocence come from. Forgot how faith can survive in small ways, even in forgotten dangerous places. I stood there frozen while they sang one more. Cold wind blowing through the alley corridor, and slowly walked back until the night changed, carrying peace I couldn't explain. Now every soulful sample that I lace today carry echoes from that alleyway, where children sang light into the dark, and hope quietly reached my heart.
Little voices still singing softly, still echo far away. Rain
Hid in the pavement, the snow.
is somewhere in the dangerous night, somewhere in the dangerous night. Oh, Zion.
Yeah. Grandma apartment smell like coffee and furniture polish. Sunlight through the lace curtains. Old vinyl stacked beside the stereo cabinet. Whole childhood hidden in them records.
Yeah. Summer afternoon in the old brownstone flat, ceiling fan spin slow while the train tracks crack. Grandma hums softly near the kitchen stove. Fried fish smell drift through the room, warm slow. I wandered curious through the hallway dim, saw dusty milk crates stacked near the window ledge. Mahalia, Sam Cooke, Aretha, worn thin records carrying fingerprints from way back when. She smiled and said,
Boy, go ahead and play one.
needle drop gentle and the whole room changed some.
One gospel harmonies.
Fill the apartment air like memories themselves still living there. Couch Springs Creek while the sunlight danced. Dust particles floating through golden lampreys. Outside Brooklyn moved loud and rough, but inside that room felt safe enough.
So vital.
In Grandma's room,
Warm melodies drift through the afternoon.
dusty boom bap,
In my future dreams.
born from them gospel grooves and memories.
Family laughter.
Through the hallway wall,
Love live quiet in the smallest calls.
somewhere in them records warm with age.
Oh, got pressed on every page.
Grandma told stories while the record spun slow, about Sunday dresses and the old church choir glow, about my grandfather singing deep bass tones before the city took a harder hold. She laughed talking about dance nights in Harlem rain, and got quiet when Marvin started playing. Certain songs carry tears beneath the smile, like music preserved every lost smile.
I studied album covers, faded by time.
Imagining beats hidden inside the line. Started hearing drum breaks different that day, like loops waiting to be reborn someday. Outside, sirens screamed through the avenue heat, but the needle kept gliding smooth on beating. For a moment all the struggle disappeared, only soul music and family there.
Oh, so vital. In Grandma's room, warm melodies drift through the afternoon.
Dusty boom bap,
In my
softly.
Grandma singing low.
Sunlight on the record.
Time moving slow.
Old voices still living
Inside the grooves.
yeah. Yeah. Years later when I sample them sounds, I still feel that apartment around. Still see grandma rocking gently in her chair. Still smell collard greens floating through the air. Every dusty snare I lace today carry pieces of them summer days. Every chopped up soul phrase I replay echo family roots that never fade. Cause music taught me memory got a rhythm too. Love survived in the things we pass through. And faith ain't always loud or dressed in gold. Sometimes it's warmth in records old. Now whenever the vinyl spin at night, I feel connected to something larger than life. Like generations speak through every groove, guiding young souls through the blues. Yeah.
Still turning slowly.
Yeah.
Grandma humming
Yeah.
in the kitchen.
Sunlight fading through the curtains. Time warning.
Inside the old record.
Family still living, still alive, still alive.
You and you know. And your lights humming soft through the fogged up windows. Yeah, yeah.
Whole city exhausted tonight, but life still moving inside these watching.
Yeah, fluorescent lights flicker pale blue white. Soap scent drip through the quiet night. Washing machine spin like tide clocks, while rain taps softly on the window tops. Woman in scrubs folding uniform slow. Dark circles deep, but she still move composed. Work double shifts at the hospital wing. Now washing clothes before the next morning begins. Old man near the dries counting loose change. Dust drops and loose stain from years of strange ass trumpet cry low through the speaker. Hum soundtrack for people too tired to run. Teenage cashier scribbling rhymes in a bed. Headphones playing dusty boom bap tracks. Dreaming escape while he mopped the floor. Wondering if life held something more. 2 a.m. in the laundromat glow. Neon reflections and the jazz play low. Everybody carrying invisible weight. Still holding on to hope this late. Dusty drum knock through the sleepless last night. Soft soul losing the fluorescent lights. Even through survival and the pain inside, small dreams still survive. Middle-aged mother rocked her baby asleep. Cohen's lying carefully beside machine 3. She whispered prayers while the child breathed warm, like faith was the only thing stronger than the storm. Outside sirens roll through the avenue cold. Taxi lights blur yellow and gold, but inside the laundromat time moves slow, like the world paused beneath the neon glow. Old Dominican cook from the diner downtown told stories quietly while wiping sweat down. Said 30 years here, still chasing peace. Then laughed tired while folding white sheets. Nobody rich in that room that night. Nobody free from struggle or fright. Yes, something human connected to space, like survival with self-carried hidden grace. Yeah, yeah. 2 a.m. in the laundromat glow. Neon reflections and the jazz play low. Yeah. Everybody carrying invisible weight. Still holding on to hope this late. Dusty drums knock through the sleepless night. Soft soul loops under fluorescent lights. Yeah. Even through survival and the pain inside, small dreams still survive. Dryer spin slowly. Steam cloud the windows. City breathe heavy outside, yeah. But inside this laundromat, people still holding on. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, by near dawn the rain began to fade. Morning light creeped through the window shade. Workers packed bags with stiff-tied hands, headed back into life once again. The nurse smiled softly at the teenage kid, said keep writing, don't quit, don't quit.
small words, but they stayed in his chest long after everybody left. Cause hope ain't always loud or grand. Sometimes it's kindness from a stranger's hand. Sometimes it's jazz loops through sleepless nights. I'm making it home before sunrise. Now every dusty boom bap beat I make carry echoes from the laundromat days of exhausted souls beneath neon skies, still searching for peace while life rolled by.
Everybody carrying invisible weight. But you're still holding on to hope is late. Dusty drums knock through the midnight.
Sleepless
Dusty
nights.
drums knock through the midnight.
Soft soul loops.
Still survival and the pain inside. Small dreams still survive.
Wash cycles in, jazz fading,
Jazz fade low, eyes fade low.
rain finally stopped outside. Somewhere in the quiet city dawn, hope still awake.
Yeah. Church basement packed wall to wall. Old folding chairs pushed to the side. One dusty speaker, one mic. Young rappers from all over Brooklyn pulling up. Hey, not for violence tonight. Yeah, basement smell like coffee and wet coats. Concrete walls shake from the bass notes. Extension cord snake through the crowded floor. Kids lined outside the old side door. Outside the block still tense with the drama. Police lights flicker near the laundromat corner. But downstairs under the church warm glow, young souls gather where the jazz loops flow. DJ cut a dusty soul, sample from a crate. Hard kicks drop heavy while the whole room sway. Raiders jackets, Tim Yankees fitted caps low. Teenagers clutch notebooks full of hidden hope. One kid stepped first with a scar on his cheek. Said I'm tired of funerals every other week. Whole room nodded cause they knew that hurt. Pain hung thick through every verse.
Church ripping cypher through the midnight haze. Boom bap drums while the solos play. Young rappers speaking truth instead of rage. Trying to heal scars through the words they say. Street violence outside still never blocks. But tonight microphones replace the shots. And somewhere beneath the raw drum break, redemption slowly away.
Yeah, girl from Bed-Stuy grabbed the mic next. Voice shook slightly from the stress. Spoke about daddy gone and her mama burnt out. Yet still holding faith through the doubt. Another young dude from the Bronx spit pain. Lost his cousin in the summer rain. Said revenge almost swallowed him whole. Till music gave direction to his soul. Crowd snapped fingers while the jazz horns cried. Soulful choir, sample buried in the vibe. No fake positivity or polished fronts. Just real stories from wounded ones. Pastor Raymond leaned, quiet near the wall. Didn't interrupt or preach at all. Just smile softly, watching kids unload. Like he knew art could lighten heavy loads.
Church basement cypher through the midnight haze. Boom bap drums while the solos play. Young rappers speaking truth instead of race. Trying to heal scars through the words they say. Street violence outside still haunt the blocks. But tonight microphones replace the shots. And somewhere beneath the raw drum birth redemption slowly, yeah.
Pass the mic, hands in the air. Sweat drip under the basement lights. Pass the mic, hands in the air. Sweat drip under the basement lights. Pass the mic, hands in the air. Sweat drip under the basement lights. Pass the mic, hands in the air. Sweat drip under the basement lights.
Yeah, hours passed, but nobody left. Cause every verse lifted weight from their chest. Tiny church basement, somehow bigger than streets. Turning trauma into poetry and beats. One final freestyle came from a quiet kid. Usually sat in the back and barely lived. He whispered, I don't wanna die this way. Silence froze the room for a second that day. Then applause rose hard like thunder cracks. Not for fame, but because truth fought back. Cause everybody there knew, feared too well. Knew how easy young souls can fail. But sunrise, the basement air felt change. Still broke, still scarred, still full of pain. But hope now, breathe through the dusty room. Like flowers somehow grow from concrete gloom.
Mic feedback humming, DJ backing crazy slowly. Kids walking back into the cold gray morning streets with something different in their eyes now. Mic feedback humming, mic feedback humming.
DJ packing crate slowly. Kids walking back into the cold morning streets with something different in their eyes now. Like purpose finally found a rhythm.
Late like city bus. Rain crawling down the windows, headphone low. Whole world blurry outside. Young boy sitting near the back, thinking deeper than he know how to explain. Yeah, yellow street lights smear across the rain street glass. Bus ride slow out of Avenue Pass. Hoodie pulled tight with the headphones on. Soul sample looping through the storm. Teenager sitting near the heat event. Mind racing hard while the night feel tense. Notebook tucked deep in his backpack, warm, filled with half-written rhymes and thoughts torn. Outside corner boy still posted in the cold. Liquor store neon flicker red and gold. One friend texted saying come outside, but tonight he needed somewhere to hide. Bus tires hiss through the puddle streets. Old woman sleeping 3 seats from me. Driver humming quietly to the radio station while I wrestle questions bigger than my age then. Rain on the bus, window slide down slow. Young soul searching for where to go. Lo-fi drums and the jazz keys play. Questions get heavier late at night. Who am I beyond this pain and fear? Is there purpose somewhere hidden here? Even through the silence and the storm outside, hope still whisper deep inside. Yeah, past the old church near the basketball court lights. Cross glow faint through the rainy night. Didn't fully know what I believed back then. Just knew I needed peace somewhere within. Mama kept praying when she thought I slept. Heard a soft voice through the wall sometimes, asking heaven help her son stay strong while the city tried to pull him wrong. I looked at my reflection in the dark bus glass. Half child, half shaped by the past. Trying to act fearless with the crew outside. Still scared of who I become inside. Jazz trumpet drift through the beat so warm, like light cutting through emotional storms. Every snare crack sounded painfully true, like the music understood what I moved through. Rain on the bus, window slide down slow. Young soul searching for where to go. Lo-fi drums and the jazz keys play. Questions get heavier late at night. Who am I beyond this pain and fear? Is there purpose somewhere hidden here? Even through the silence and the storm outside, hope still whisper deep inside. Bus stop lights blur, city moves slow. Head full of thoughts, heart don't know. Somewhere through the static and rain, peace still calling softly. Yeah, eventually the bus near my block again. Rain eased off near the project fence. I stood up slow with my bag on tight, still carrying all them questions through the night. But something shifted on that quiet ride, like maybe purpose ain't impossible to find. Maybe broken kids from forgotten streets still got value deeper than defeat. Now years later when them lo-fi chords play, I remember that rainy window haze, how uncertainty sat heavy in my chest. Yeah, hope somehow survive the stress, cause growth don't always arrive complete. Sometimes it begins in the back bus seat with a young boy staring through the rain so dark, and hearing quiet light inside his heart. Yeah. Last stop, air brakes hiss, headphones still humming softly. Somewhere beyond the rainy glass, a young dream still moving forward.